Hello.
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 How are you? Hi. How's it going?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's flying all over the place.
Well, how's that for a handle?
It looks good. I can't see it very well, but it looks good.
You gonna gaff him or beat him?
Well, I figured it's white out, so you can do either or.
Yeah, there you go.
You never know what's going to happen out there on the ice.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
I was thinking tonight was the last night, but it's not. Next Wednesday is the last night.
Yep.
You are.
So, but I have to say, I think we're doing pretty darn well. I also have to say, anybody who tries to plan something like this in less than like almost a year is out of their mind.
Well, I guess we're candidates then.
We are candidates. It's pretty close. Yeah. So I don't think this should take terribly long, but I thought for anybody who's watching, who isn't kind of in the loop on what's going on, we could just kind of recap, overview what we've got happening. And then I'm sending out this follow-up email, which is very slim, Cody. I kept it very simple. I know you like to pick on my complexity sometimes. So I attached a copy of the schedule, the current schedule, which let's talk about that for a second and make sure that we're all on the same page. If we could take one moment, we've come a long ways from, I wonder what the heck we should do, to we actually have a schedule. So hold on. All right, so like we talked about, Thursday, the veterans will come in, they'll register at Best Western in Chilton. We'll have the attendee dinner. I'm gonna make sure all of like our local sponsors, you know, any of those folks, I'm gonna make sure that they've got this schedule here so that they know that they're invited. That'll be at the Eagles in Chilton, which is right next door to the Best Western. Not open to the public. We'll be doing our safety chat during that time. And I thought maybe it'd be a good opportunity for Cody to talk a little bit just about, since he's so involved in this and you're such a good speaker. Maybe that's your next career. You never considered speaking as a career, did you?
I'm gonna guess that's a no.
Andy does hand signs or what?
Yeah.
And then Paul can speak, and then we'll just have our meal, and everybody can kind of meet people and just chill out. And then so Lee, make sure all your shanty people know about that. And I have their email, so I'll make sure that everybody gets an email from us.
Okay, yeah, and I'll get a head count for you on who can make it. I know some of them can't, but I'll get a head count for you. I know for sure Steve's coming.
It'll be okay. I told her for 50, so I figured between our bets and then shanty people and whatever, it'll be close. So then Friday we'll have breakfast at the hotel, or whoever's there, you know, the attendees. We'll leave at 7:30. We'll meet you guys, Lee, over at Capone's. I put on their special guests, meaning if there's any news people or anybody else that's not necessarily the attendees, that would be special people. So if you're watching this, if you're wanting to connect with us in the morning, that's when you're going to want to connect with us. We'll be in the parking lot at Capone's.
And then Friday morning, you could actually meet right where you go onto the lake by Jim and Linda's, because it won't be real busy there. It's just going to be opening morning. That's going to be a zoo down on the landing, you know. Mm-hmm. So Friday we could actually meet right where you drive onto the lake. We can all just kind of meet right down there.
Sure. That's fine. Do you want me to change it? So
Well,
Friday,
I'm just talking on Friday.
we're gonna meet at Jim and Linda's directly, just right in front of Jim and Linda's.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
probably going to be the easiest.
Linda's parking lot. Okay. To access Lake Winnebago at Pipe Landing, 9 to noon. We'll do saw in, all attendee shanties. Shanties, that sounded French. Shanties.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet.
So then once I get coordinates, I thought I will post the coordinate on Saturday morning. I won't post it on Friday, just in case. Like, we'll just post it on Saturday. Nobody's out there fooling around, get crazy
Yep.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
So I'll post the coordinates, and then at noon, we're gonna have lunch at, and I put in Fond du Lac, but I'm gonna put now that we know, at American Legion, and that was sponsored by, I don't want to get it wrong. I don't know what their title exactly is, but I think it's like the Wisconsin Fond du Lac County Visitors Bureau, Calumet County. I'm not sure which county it is, but it's one of the visitor bureaus. So they're covering the cost. I did put on their Visit Sturgeon Spectacular snow carvings, but truthfully, we're just going to kind of play that by ear. If we want to go back, like depending on what all needs to be done yet, I was telling Lee, it'd be nice if they could join us for lunch. So if it's even a matter of, hey, we're getting set up, but there's still things to be done, let's go to lunch, and then we can all just cruise back and go back out on the ice and finish getting ready. There's really nothing else going on for the Sturgeon Spectacular at that time. That's who I reached out to, and they're going to start doing the carvings, but there really isn't anything much going on to see anyway. So it's kind of like a free afternoon. Maybe they don't even maybe want to go back out on the ice. They go back to the hotel and hang out and just chat with each other or whatever.
Well, we might have to go back out on the ice. Someone might want to do a interview with a bunch of the vets and Lee and some of his guys.
Who's that?
It's a Wisconsin traveling news program.
What?
She's gonna message me later today to talk more.
Is it
I don't think
Is it
it's
the-
Wisconsin, the one you said.
oh,
Well, that would
really?
be Discover Wisconsin. So is this kind of like a public service channel?
I think so.
So it's not Esther?
Nope, it was.
Oh, Esther's only coming out Saturday. You were included on the email, right?
It was me. Yeah, I was messaging about Esther. I talked to her this morning, but I didn't give her Cody's information.
Right. Yeah, because she had.
Name
You should have been in that conversation that Esther and I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she said she really didn't. Cody went blank.
just
Yeah, she said she didn't even really think she needed to talk to me about anything until she got out there Saturday. So yeah, Cody's definitely talking about somebody different.
Dude, that's cool. So tell
Yeah.
us more, or don't we know more?
I don't know. I'm waiting to hear back.
Okay.
But they were looking at the afternoon on Friday.
Okay, then I'm gonna change this to, I'll just change it to say, sorry, whoops, hold on, lost you. Hold on, where are you? Okay, then I'll just change it to 12 to 5, attendee lunch at American Legion, then back on the ice for more activities.
Because, we can always just pop a couple holes and jig too.
That's what I was
Sit around
thinking.
and bullshit.
Yeah.
And also another thought I had, because there's always the potential that somebody else will not come. And my thought was, if we have shanties that people aren't sitting in, can't we drill some regular holes in there and potentially, so I'm thinking like Cody, I saw that you responded to a gentleman that was in the Facebook Messenger today.
Yeah.
That he wanted to participate somehow, and not that we have like endless space, but I know that on Saturday, the Untamed Outdoors crew is going to be out there. I know that we might have a shanty or so that we might be able to put some holes in. Well, not in the shanty, but in the ice. that maybe that guy could come out and he could just ice fish. I mean, he doesn't have to be spearing, right?
Yeah,
Because he's a veteran, right?
the one from today. That guy from today ain't gonna be in Wisconsin till mid-March.
Oh, okay. Well, my thought was on that front, if you guys talked to somebody and they were like, oh, I would love to just hang out or whatever. I mean, there is opportunity for them just to come out and hang out a bit. And if they want to, we can just put some more, we can have some tip ups, or we got tip downs, but they got all the stuff. The Untamed
I
Crew's gonna have tons of stuff out there. So
I got one gal that was in the Air Force. She may come out.
yeah,
I told her, I
seriously,
said, if you want to come out and just, hang out, visit, whatever. I said, you can do some fishing, whatever. So.
yes, and just watch. I mean, some of it's just like, hey, check it out. See, a lot of people have never done it before, don't have any sort of input into what goes on. So anyway, that was just my thought on that front. So awesome. Can't wait to hear more about that. So then 5 p.m. is the public meet and greet at Schumacher's Shanty. No free meal for public veterans. That's going to be free meal for the attendees only. The public can order whatever they want as far as food goes. It's open. And then there's also live music there from 6 to 8. So that'll be super fun.
What band is it?
I don't know. She said it's a local musician. I don't know if it's a one-man band type thing. I'm not sure. So she didn't say who it was, but that's super cool.
Yeah.
So then Saturday, 4:15 breakfast, 5:15 leave the hotel, 5:45 meet at Capone's parking lot. Special guests meet us there. Cody, what time was let's back up a step. You're good on meeting that gentleman on Friday then in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. So then Saturday, we have the Fox 11, and then we also have Esther, who we were talking about before. She'll also be there. So we'll have several film people out there, and then Untamed is going to be out there doing filming. You guys are going to be doing filming, all sorts of stuff. So there's going to be a lot of activity on that front.
Who's Esther with?
Discover Wisconsin. She's with Discover,
Oh.
like a media group, and then so it's just going to be her and I do have a question I just thought about. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this because I got sidetracked. Okay, we were talking about shanties. Lee and I were talking about shanties. Sunday, what does your schedule look like, Cody? Or would you be open to us spending a few hours getting those shanties out on the lake?
This Sunday? Hold on. Oh, nothing planned. Go ahead.
Are we sure? Maybe you should turn the camera and I can see her face. Does she look like this?
So it's fine.
I should actually, maybe I should just have called her. Let's just put her on this thing. I should have asked her.
Yeah.
Because
Do you want to do Saturday or Sunday? What day?
Because I think Lee, correct me if you're wrong, you guys are poking around on Saturday, but you're bringing shanties out mostly on Sunday.
Most of them are going to be Sunday, that we're going to be setting them in place and, kind of claiming our spot, but we'll be out there Saturday, because whatever day you're going to be there, Cody, I told everybody to make sure they got their tanks to me so that I can get them to you. Propane tanks.
Yeah. What are we doing Saturday?
Well,
Saturday.
Saturday, I know we're going to be out there. We're going to just recheck some of the spots, and then we're going to, maybe do a little fishing, watch for sturgeon, whatever, and then we're going to decide where we're going to go. But we'll also have Pipe Fishing Club has their brat fry. So we're going to just kind of poke our head in there. And
What time's
I don't know if we don't have road passes. We'll buy the guys that are going to be fishing out there. We'll buy the road passes and stuff like that. Because I even talked to John about that. I said the guys that are going to be out there that weekend don't need to buy road passes. And he was like, no, you guys that regularly come out there, just buy them and we're good with the rest of it. So, not an issue.
Cody's daughter was, and I don't know if she's gonna have them or not, but Cody's daughter was working on some little tags that we could hang in the windows for the people. I don't know if she is still working on those, Cody, or no.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll finish them up this week yet sometime.
Okay. Just so, it's just kind of like shows, oh, we're here with this veteran Sturgeon Fair. So if there's other people cruising around, not that they need to know, but it just kind of shows.
Right. And then, like I say, when we're going out that morning too, they won't, if they see that, then they'll just say, go on through,
Yeah, I figured I'm going to make it like the handicap pass you hang in the mirror. That way it's easy visible. No questions.
Mm-hmm. That'll be good. So, what time do you think you guys will be out there, Lee? Just so we can kind of collaborate. So we have 3 shanties. We have the one over behind TJ's. Chris is putting a door on one here. He'll be gone on Sunday. So it's on the trailer. I'm going to have to haul it. I'll have a truck. So that'll work good. We can just hook it up to that truck. So you can take the one of TJ's. I can take the one with the trailer. And then we'll just have to, when we're over there, we just have to pick up the one from Marvin's. I have to call him and find out which one it is.
Because at that address, there was a boatload. It's a normal storage spot for shanties.
Okay.
So just get better clarification of what it looks like. So we don't got to go looking at names on them all.
Oh, no. I'm sure he'll probably come out and show us which one it is, I would bet. So
well,
I'll find out.
Maybe we can hook that one up to Tracy's SUV and she can pull it down to the landing at least.
Perhaps she's feeling adventurous like that.
Yeah. Or I'll make Lindsay come out and do it.
Who?
John.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, put the guy to work. He's been putting you to work, huh?
Yeah.
So what time were you thinking of going out there, Lee? Or what time do you think we should plan to kind of be out there? Or
I figure I'm being there around 8:00-ish, something like that. Because I'll drive over that morning. I got to run out to Mount Calvary, grab my shanty, and then tow that down. So it'll be 8-ish when I get down there.
Okay. So if we get down there by what, 9, whatever.
Yeah. Because like I said, by the time I get there and get one guy's going to probably be out there. Well, even Jeff might be out there earlier. One of the other guys might be out there earlier. They're going to start fishing and watching, and then, like I said, I'm going to take my shanty out, drop it. And I'm going to go recheck some of the spots just to recheck, just for the heck of it. See what the water clarity is. And then, like I say, I'm probably going to go out and pick one of the better spots and just drop my camera down and sit there and fish for a while and see if we see anything. So.
Okay.
That's on Saturday or Sunday?
That's Saturday. Okay. Sunday we'll be taking the shanties and putting them in place, and then we'll see. I'm sure there's going to be some shanties that may not be there or whatever, but we're going to place them so that we have room to stick somebody in between. Not that everybody crowds in there and all of a sudden, we got shanties and it's like, well, holy cow, we're going to have to set them up a half mile away or something,
Yeah.
That sounds good. So what time are you thinking, Cody, works for you on Sunday?
I don't know, 6 a.m.
No. If you want to leave at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, is that too early for you or
not
what?
9 o'clock? No, I was wondering for you. I'm an early rise, like way early, but I also don't want to get there before Lee's like sure of where they're really going to be up, so we're not like moving them all over the place and stuff.
Yeah. We'll leave out of Brilliant. I'll be in front of your place at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Am I going to have to hook the trailer up for you too then?
It's possible. It's possible.
Okay.
Well, it's a rental truck, so I don't want to, well, actually, I got to make sure it's going to have a trailer. I may not be rock solid on that. I don't know if it has
as long as it's got a receiver, we're fine.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll plan on that because Chris is going to be at a fishing trip, so he'll have his truck.
Yeah,
So
that'll be on Little Beautimore.
and then Sunday, I'm gonna go get all the supplies from Sam's Club. Speaking of supplies, so today we got a $500 donation from the Calumet County Sportsman's Alliance. So, yeah, so and he was very big. Oh, it wasn't Calumet County. It's a sport. It's a Sportsman's Alliance. No.
Oxbow Sportsman's Alliance. Is that the one we got to go talk to in March?
No, that's going to be a $250 donation we got today. We got two different donations. We got three. Cody got one for 250. I got a 250 from somewhere, and then a 500. So the 500, when I talked to the gentleman, that was the Sons of American Legion. Sons of American Legion was 500. And then he was pretty confident. I don't want to say it on record, but he said if we donate and it, and obviously we support you guys, then chances are you're going to get a donation next year too. So that's a good thing. So we decided that we would use that to purchase 3 of the Big Buddy heaters because they're on sale right now over in.
Yeah,
where is it?
Plymouth is the only one that's got them.
Only in Plymouth for $130 a piece. So we'll get 3 of those because we have 4 shanties that need them. So I said we might as well just use it to buy that at the least. We know we'll get our hands on gaffs and
what kind of
spears and
heaters
all that
are
kind of
those?
business.
The Mr. Heater Big Buddy
The Big Buddy, they're 130.
on sale.
Wow. Well, is that the one? It's got the double tank and the fan and the whole spiel. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yep.
Does it make sense to get those, or would it make sense to go with a smaller one?
I wouldn't go too small. I think you're better off with those.
That's what I thought.
I mean,
I
we
would
got the
rather have
money.
too big of a heater where you got to keep it on low than a small heater and you run it on high and you suck gas all day long.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because, there's years where it's like last year, when we started spearing, it was 10 below, but once you get the shanty warmed up, it's okay. But then as the season went on, you had the heater on till about 8 or 8:30, and then you were down to the pilot light because it was sunny out and the shanties just stayed warm by themselves. So.
Yeah. So on that note, Cody, I'm going to call and see if I can prepay for those. Because if you're going to be in the region, if I could just prepay for them and you could just pick them up.
You should be able to.
I don't see why not.
Do an order pickup.
Just online?
Yep, do an order pickup and I'm picking it up.
Okay.
Now that everybody and their brother has that as an option, you don't gotta go through the extra hassle.
Okay. Okay. So then.
Just do it so I can pick it up about 2:30, 2:30.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Then Cody's going to kick off the pig roast in front of Cosmos across the street, right?
Yeah.
And then from 12:30 to 5 will be the public supper with veterans at Cosmos. Untamed Outdoors crew will be there. We were talking about the baskets, and we may go to the tickets instead of the page, because we were talking about it and we're like, if somebody's not going to be around all day, are they likely to make a bid on it or not? If they're just there for a little bit, they may be more likely to do the raffle tickets. And the raffle tickets, at least you can walk around and kind of push people to buy them, as opposed to when it's just a silent auction. It's kind of like, go over and look at the silent auctions, so.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure that there's a right or a wrong answer on that. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but.
I think I agree with the tickets thing. You might actually do better with that than the silent auction. Like you said, otherwise people, if they're not going to be there and they're not going to be sticking around,
Right. They're not there to see, oh, I need to put another bid on it, or I don't, or
Right.
whatever. So maybe we go that way, and seeing that we do have the Untamed group there, we can maybe put some of them in charge of the tickets. And yeah,
Hey.
we'll see.
No, we put all the vets that are spearing, and that gives them a talking point.
Yeah, some of them might do it. Possible.
Yeah, that's another
So-
option.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that probably does make the most sense. My mom's gonna, I'm gonna go by Cody's and pick up some of the items there. I've got some gift cards. My mom's gonna make some baskets out of stuff. I need to get those two. Oh, yeah. There's a gaff and a spear. There's a gaff and a spear over at Rip and Lips that we can auction as well. Cause I've already got the spear on the raffle ticket, so we can use the other spear for the tickets. So there's quite a lot of stuff, actually. So I think if there was 15, 20 things in those baskets, I think that's plenty. And then we've got some of the Vortex stuff. I thought we'd put a little bit on the raffle, a little bit in the auction. We can kind of mix it up a little bit, but so that'll be awesome. So raffle tickets.
Speaking of the spears, I did hear from Steve. He's only got 4.
Okay. 4 more, like 4.
Well, he's got 4. Initially, he said he had 6. He's only got 4.
But either way, that's good.
I told him, I says, get him, we'll take the 4, whatever it is. And then he said he had 1 that he'd sell, but he wants $200. And I just told Steve, I said, just tell him we'll take them to use, because I know we can get them made for less,
Yeah.
So I didn't want to start that fire before. It's, we'll just, at the end, we'll just give them back and say, yeah, we're not interested in buying or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think Bo implement worst case, but I said, I think I have a name of somebody that I was with yesterday. He said, contact so-and-so, he might be able to make them for you for cost. And who knows, we might get some donations of other ones.
Right.
Because when Lee and I were talking earlier, I said, worst case, towards the end, let's just message and say, okay, we've got these shanties. We need X number of gaff. Well, you'll have gaffs, but X number of spears and stuff to go with them. If anybody has any equipment they're not using now, once they see what we're doing and we're actually doing it, they might be likely to make a donation. Hold on.
Bless you.
Thank you. So
The other thing you
Sunday,
can do too is watch Marketplace, because after Sturgeon spearing, that gets flooded with stuff.
Dirt
too.
cheap.
Yep, exactly.
That's true. Mhm. So same thing on Sunday. Attendees leave hotel, meet at Capone's. Special guest meet at Capone's. Attendee lunch on the lake. We didn't talk about that. Attendee lunch on the lake on Saturday's pizza. So we're bringing,
36.
and we're Lee's gonna bring his generator. I'm bringing our generator. I'll bring table and chairs for out there. And we're
I
all
got
bringing just like
36 pizzas.
36.
And I told him just do a combination of whatever. It don't matter, because he asked what's kind. I said,
Yeah,
do a combination, mix it up.
that'll be awesome. That'll be
I'm gonna
super
bring-
awesome.
I'll bring some for my crew too as well, because we're gonna have with the guys that are filming and whatever. So I'll bring some along for them too.
Otherwise, I'll just pick up extras if we think that's not gonna be enough. We got what, 17-ish bets, and then plus we're gonna have snacks and all that kind of stuff. Why don't I just pick up another, what do you think, another like 20 pizzas? Just tell me realistically, what do you think is good? Because we're grown men here. Like, I'll pick up enough that we're not gonna be concerned.
I would say 3/4 of a pizza a person. If you got snacks and other crap out there, half a pizza a person.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we saying like full if we say we had 20 bets, say we have 20 volunteers, right? I mean, Man to
None.
man, let's say approximately. Well, let's say 50 because we also have the film crew people out there. And
See, that's what I was talking about. I was gonna bring for my guys that are filming because they're not, I mean, they're just coming out and filming, you know what?
oh yeah, plus you have all those people out there. So let's just toss that's out there. Let's say 60 people.
So
And you're
that's divided in half is 30. Right? 2 people a pizza,
Yeah.
and I got 36. 36.
okay.
I got 36 pizzas.
You think that's reasonable, or should I pick up a couple extra just in
Because
case?
these aren't the little dinky ones. These are the ones loaded with all the shit on that are already an inch and a half thick.
Okay,
All right.
okay. All right.
They're
That
not
sounds
like
good.
your ours. They're the Lotso kinda,
Oh, sure. Okay, good.
or the brew pub ones.
Okay, okay. And you have the pizza oven, right?
Who,
I've
me?
got one.
Oh, you have one, and you have one. Are you both bringing them?
I'm gonna bring mine, and then I've got one of the other guys that's gonna be out there. John, he's got, what he's letting a guy sit with him. He's got a pizza oven as well. So he's gonna have pizza oven and generator. I'll have my generator with a pizza oven. And like I said, I'm gonna have the trailer anyway, so I'll probably throw my big generator in just
Okay.
just in case.
Okay, so are we thinking we're gonna set up the pizza thing in the wall tent, or?
I would.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure we're all on the same page there.
Yep.
And I'll give
what-
you my pizza oven.
Do we need anything by way of extension cords? Do I need to bring any extension cords?
Those are right in my trailer.
Okay. So that's Saturday, so that's awesome.
What about drinks? Are we gonna?
When I go to Sam's, I'm gonna get a bunch of different kinds of soda, Gatorade, water. I mean, whatever. I'll get a good variety so there's good tasting options. So we'll have a good mix. I'll bring a big cooler out there, if not a couple of them. Make sure that we got good, and we'll just keep that in the wall tent too, with snacks and all that kind of stuff. Any special requests from the two of you since you're both here?
I was gonna swing out by Sargento and pick up a bunch of cheese.
Oh, I actually, now that you mentioned that, I was gonna bring sausage because we have bear sausage. So I was gonna make up a sausage and if you have cheese, otherwise I'll make cheese on my tray too.
Yeah. No, I'll have cheese.
Okay, so I'll bring sausage and crackers.
Okay.
Okay, so then Sunday, then it's the same except supper at Quinny Fishing Club. Cody's whole. So what's your plan for Sunday, Cody? What
I'll
time?
be at Quinny Fishing Club at like 4 a.m.
Okay. And do you need me to meet you to put up chairs and tables and stuff?
Well, if we get a hold of Phil, then no, because hopefully Tracy feels comfortable driving a trailer. I can hook my dad's trailer onto her SUV and her pull that down Sunday morning.
Okay. Did you say Phil?
Yeah, from Tractor Supply.
Oh, Phil. But they're not, yeah, but they're coming with the kids potentially. So Phil from Tractor Supply is the 4-H guy from what county?
Outagamie.
Outagamie. So he's got 4-H kids that he was like, that might be interesting. They could help, and Cody could potentially teach them some stuff about pig roasting and whatnot. But if she's not comfortable, like, I will absolutely get up whatever hour I need to and come over and help you set up the tables and chairs. But otherwise, when I get all the supplies, I'll just put that all in a big tote, and we'll have table, whatever we need. So a couple table covers, all of the paper products and all those shenanigans. I just got to figure out where I'm going to get the potato salad and stuff. Where do you think I should get that from? The potato salad and the coleslaw and that?
Hey, call Cosmo.
Oh, look at you. You're smart.
She's already ordering coleslaw for Saturday night.
Yeah.
You know, plus
Yeah.
she'll probably get it at a discounted rate, and she knows what one is better tasting for everything
Yes.
and what goes over better.
Actually, she can probably get the buns too, that I would imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. Smart. Did anybody tell you how smart you are?
No, I'm a dork.
Well, like, it's a good thing we're recording this in case you have to come back and be like, she told me how smart I was in that one video. Let's see. So raffle tickets 50-50, and then over, so that'll end at 5. She closes at 5 because they're not even normally open on Saturday, so they'll close, and then we'll head over to Rip and Lips for the drawing. So I
Who
also have to
closes
coordinate-
at 5?
What?
Who closes at 5?
Cosmos is closing.
We're
at
not
5.
there on Sunday.
We're at Quinny.
Oh, okay. Well, let me back up. Cosmos is closing at 5 on Saturday. We're closing at 5 at Quinny's.
Gives us an hour or 45 minutes to pack up and get up to Rip and Lips.
Yeah, and we can always come back if we need to and clean up. Yeah.
Hey, Sunday night for the mastermind, the ones that are staying in town.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to come over, I'll put venison tips in the slow cooker Sunday morning so they'll be ready for the game Sunday night.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. I think there's probably only 4 or 5 or so. That sounds delicious.
So
Awesome.
it ain't gonna be nothing fancy because I guarantee I'll be dead tired Sunday night.
I was gonna say we're all gonna be like, cool.
But I
That's
figured
awesome.
this way they don't gotta go sit back in their hotel room.
I know it was one of my things, like, what are we gonna do with, half a dozen people, that somebody, it's just fun, even if you don't necessarily watch football, it's fun to get together and just do whatever. Okay. And then, Mondays, whoever stayed, some people will stay on Sunday night and they're just leaving on Monday morning. Not for the most part, especially the people in Wisconsin, they're peeling out Sunday night. So if someone harvests, when someone harvests, Chris did say he and the Untamed crew or one of the high school kids, they would do the cleaning part of it. I'm like, it can't be rocket science. I mean, they got to go and spray it off, cut it. He cuts up every other animal we've ever harvested. We watched a couple videos. He's like, that's not that hard. So they're all hunters and fishermen, so they can manage. So they'll figure it out.
Yeah. If we get one, I can kind of coach them on it too. I can tell them what to do and and then it all depends upon what they want to do with it. Because sometimes you leave the skin on and sometimes you can take the skin off right away. It all depends upon what they want.
Yeah. Here's another question. If somebody was wild enough and they wanted to mount it and they had a lot of money, do you know anybody who mounts sturgeon?
Lee?
No. I did 2 of them. I'll never do another one.
Yeah, I figured it's not a super common thing to mount, but somebody might want to.
Yeah, I mean, if they would, I know some people that do it, but they are expensive.
Oh, I figured they were.
They're very oily and they're very hard to, you got to really get the oil out of them because if you don't, after you paint them about a year or a year and a half after you paint them, the oil starts bleeding through the paint.
Okay.
So is it something where they just do like the tail? I thought I saw something where they just mounted the tail of it.
I don't know. I never seen that. Could be.
Okay.
I've seen just the head.
Oh, that would be a good idea.
I did one like that for a guy that lived down the road from me.
Well, that is an idea. I'm just asking, so we were kind of prepared. I tried to search, but it seemed like there really wasn't anybody advertising that they're doing that. So
Yeah, it's hard to find because they're a
Pain in the
difficult
ass.
fish to do. They're pain
Yeah.
in the ass, yeah.
okay. I think that's all I had on my immediate list. Let me look at my little to-do list here and see what else I got. Changes of leave.
Oh, I was gonna tell you too, that other shanty, there's one of the guys in my group. He's gonna be building a new shanty for next year. And he messaged me, he says, hey, are you guys still looking for, shanties, donation shanties?
Uh-huh.
He said, and I said, yeah. I said, we're looking. I said, why? Are you building a new one? And he said, yeah, I'm building a new one for next year. He says, and he said, I have mine that's going to be out there this year. He says, I'll let you know. He said there was a guy that talked about buying it, but if he doesn't buy it, he said, I was thinking of donating it to you guys. So,
dude, we would be halfway to our 10 shanties if that was the case.
yeah, it is on runners, but again, you can always put wheels in it. It's not a big deal.
Wow. I know it's not committed yet, but that's fantastic. I think, honestly, the more the people see it and hear it, I think we're going to be to 10 by the end of the season.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, did Dick talk to you about his? When you were on the lake? Dick?
He mentioned it, but I'm like, I didn't know if he was talking about just that we were using it. I didn't really catch on.
Well, that's the one that I said he would sell for 1,000. And then after a while, then he said something about splitting with me or whatever. That's why I was wondering if he said anything to you. I'll talk to him more.
Yeah, he kind of said something, but it was one of those, like, it was a mysterious way that he said it. I was like, I'm not sure what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm not going to ask because I don't want to look dumb. He did say something like, there's yours or something. I was like, I don't know if we're just borrowing it.
He showed you a picture of it, right?
Yeah.
That's the one that we're going to be getting, whether you guys pay for it or I do or whatever. That's the one.
Okay, so that being said, so the ones that we're gonna end up with are, it's Dick Jones, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Dave Myers, Marvin Lopez, Jason Hardle, Andrew Seibel. So right there, we're already at 5.
Right. And then if my other buddy, if whoever was talking to him from work, if they back out and don't buy, or if they don't want to buy it, then he's going to donate to us too. So that would be 6. Now, again, that one with Dick, that's what I was talking about. Maybe I buy it because, like I said, you guys can use it, but then I would have it in case I got somebody coming up or whatever.
But
eventually,
honestly,
you're going to get it anyways.
I think honestly, it's one of those things. I put it on a to-do list or a follow-up item for us, because if the money's there, let's just plan on buying it. We'll buy it. And then of course you just have full access to use any of them that are there. I think we're going to have a pretty good variety of different shanties. So you don't have to buy it to use any of them. I mean, truthfully, like, it's going to be a good opportunity, like you said, just to use them for other retreats or, whatever. So Let's see how much he wants to sell it for, and we'll just see how much we have. And to this point, right, we haven't had to buy any. And the goal was to buy one at the end of the season. So if we agreed to buy it, and we'll just figure it out.
All right.
And Lee, we got say 4 already. If you got a buddy, after Monday or whenever that wants to go, throw them in one of those 4.
True.
You're doing it more than enough for us that they're there, use them.
Yeah. I mean, right. Let's talk about that. So when Sunday's over, we've got these 4 shanties out there that no one's necessarily in. We'll put our DNR numbers on there. I'll put a house in the woods on there. And then
I'm going to get a key lock made up trying to get it where I can get all keys or all the locks for one key.
Yeah,
And
I
then
said
like
try,
the three of us would have a key.
yeah. And then I said, try to get like a set of 10 of them if you can. So we have 10 shanties, have all
Yeah.
the same key.
Yep.
That would be good. See, the shirts are all done. The banner should be done, I would think by tomorrow sometime. I'm gonna have waivers. Let's see. Supplies. Gosh, I can't think of anything else right offhand. But you guys,
No,
Well, I think we're good.
all right, so we'll do that. Cody, I will swing by it and pick up the stuff that you have for raffle stuff, and then
What
I'm sure
time?
we'll be chat. I'll come over right after this. If
okay.
I'll be there in a minute and a half.
I'll time you.
And then we'll just stay in touch in the next couple days, and then
Yeah.
I'll plan on Saturday. I'm gonna hook up with you guys, doing a lot of other prep stuff, but then Sunday we'll plan on meeting up on the lake and getting those other shanties out there.
Were you coming out for that brat fry on Saturday or
What's-
not? You are.
What time is that?
I tried to look on their site. I didn't see it. So, did John say anything when you talked to him?
No, I was just gonna wait and see what your plan was on what time you were gonna.
I'm thinking, whatever we do, it's probably gonna, noonish or whatever, and we'll probably take a break or whatever, maybe run in and grab a sandwich or whatever. I'll get a hold of John. I'll see once for sure what time it is, and then I'll let you guys know.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay.
Good,
Yeah,
good,
and then
good,
we
good,
can just
good.
make a
All right.
plan.
What was that?
I said, then we could just figure it out, make a plan. Everybody meet.
Yeah.
and whatever.
That sounds good.
Okay,
All right.
sounds good.
Getting together.
A little over a week.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm really getting excited.
And in a blink of an eye, it'll be over.
I know.
Just
Yeah.
like a good vacation. Just like a good vacation, you do all the planning and then it's done.
I honestly, I know it's a lot of work and everybody works so hard, but I think the planning's fun. Like it's fun to put it all together. But going into next year, like I know that the people that have supported us are going to support us again next year. So it's going to be that much easier, and we're going to find places that are a little less expensive. So we're going to cut some costs, and it's just going to get better every time.
So in other words, next year she won't need us, Cody. We got free reign. We can just go.
No, because it's already been talked about.
What?
I said it's already been talked about.
Yeah, I know. He's ditching me.
You're ditching.
No. Oh, hell no. Hell no. But you can take the reins a little. You're already running the whole thing. So
No, I'm not. You're doing all the paperwork.
I think we're a good team. We're a good team of three. Can harass each other, and
Oh yeah.
good. That's half the fun. So
Yeah.
So, okay, if anybody has any questions, jingle each other. Otherwise, we'll connect on Saturday, and I'll provide some updates if I run into anything before then.
Sounds good.
Okay, have a good night,
Alrighty.
everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.